Hello, church family. Here we are in the church building, and I thought this would be an appropriate place to begin our readings through the book of Luke. You know, the book of Luke is the first of the two books that kind of make a complete volume. Luke and the book of Acts that were recorded by Luke as the historian. According to church tradition, Luke was very intentional about interviewing as many eyewitnesses, as many individuals who were present during the accounts that were taken, and to record their words and to compile them together. So my prayers as we walk through the book of Luke together, may your heart be encouraged, may it be reminded of who Christ is and what Christ did and what Christ said. But also I pray that it will be maybe a compliment as we walk through the book of Acts together as a church body on Sunday mornings. There'll be a compliment to that and help you grow in your walk with Christ. So let's begin. Today we'll be reading Luke chapter 1, verses 1 through 4. Luke writes, "Many have undertaken to draw up an account of the things that have been fulfilled among us, just as they were handed down to us by those from the first who were eyewitnesses and servants of the word. With this in mind, since I myself have carefully investigated everything from the beginning, I too decided to write an orderly account for you, most excellent Theophilus, so that you may know the certainty of the things you have been taught." I'm just reminded in this first few verses of the occasion for Luke's writing and the importance on how we should receive it. Wow, that name, just as we spoke about at the beginning of Acts, the most excellent Theophilus, that name Theophilus is lover of God, or the one that God loves. It was most likely written to a specific individual, written to them maybe either to stir their hearts to begin to believe what was happening and what was going on that they had heard about, or maybe to record that which they knew to be true. But Luke writes this and he says, "I'm recording everything that I have seen and heard, everything that I have been told, so that the evidence might be complete for you." So as we begin this series through Luke, I just want to begin by asking you, what does your heart need in order to be able to surrender all of it to Jesus? Maybe for many of us, we've made a profession of faith already. But maybe there's areas of our life that we just haven't been able to trust with Jesus because we just haven't made ourselves believe that it would be best in His hands. Maybe it's our finances, maybe it's our marriage, maybe it's our job, maybe it's our relationships with those around us, maybe it's a broken relationship with a loved one. Could we trust Jesus with it? I want to challenge you to give thought to that and maybe even to pray about that. If you feel comfortable, share it in the comments section below, and we'll lift those things up in prayer. Because my heart hopes that as we continue through this study through the book of Luke, that your heart will see the evidence that Christ's grace is sufficient, and that you'll be able to surrender more of yourself to Him as we walk through His words, His deeds, and most importantly, His heart captured in the Gospel of Luke.